I request Mr. David also, please. Friends, for today's session, two eminent speakers we have. Pooja Makhija, who is the director and founder of Fashion Futures. I have the good fortune of knowing Pooja very well and working very closely with her. And I can say that she is one of the best in the field and one of the most committed. And with her long experience, we all, I'm sure, are going to be very benefited by sharing her wisdom and knowledge with us. Mr. David has worked in the apparel industry in various areas for more than 45 years. So the experience itself speaks for it. And currently he is serving as the department head of the German department of Huzhou University in China, with the purpose of uplifting the competitiveness of the department in China as well as the region. So I'm sure, Mr. David, that with today's talk and your association with us, not only China but India and we in particular are going to be benefited also. Friends, I take this opportunity to share with you in very brief my personal experiences and my personal viewpoint about the merchandising. I am not going to talk about the technicalities, as we have our technical experts to talk about it. You see, as an exporter and having my personal experience, I believe that merchandising is really the backbone of our industry. And I'm not saying it because I have merchandisers in front of me, because I truly believe it. You see, what is happening in the world today, and we all aware that most important thing which is turning out today in our industry is the lead times. Even the buyers who were not fashion conscious, even the buyers who are not fashion leaders, even the companies who are just the followers, and the companies who were giving a lead time of 120 days at a time are also looking for very short time because of the challenges that we are facing in America as well as Europe. So they have realized that only those companies will survive there and sell well who are going to buy close to the season, close to the fashion. So the chances of them going wrong are minimal. So the challenge is how we reduce our lead times. Now we are working at as low as lead times from the date of the confirmation to delivery, like 30 days. How do we do it? Do we have a magic wand with us that we can achieve this? Yes. And what is that magic wand, according to me, is very largely merchandising. You see, if you take a lead time, this is the day when you get your order confirmed, and this is the day when you are supposed to deliver it. In between, we need to fulfill everything. The time taken for all approvals, okay production, starting production, where the job of the merchandiser is the most crucial, is what determines how much time are you giving to production. And production is more or less fixed. It's not as flexible. That we can maybe reduce sometimes our production, but we can't say that we will produce in 4 days. What has to be produced in 24 days? So we need to give a certain reasonable time always to the production, and that depends on how long the merchandising is taking. And when we talk about merchandising, according to me, there are two aspects of it. One, the quickness, the reactivity. But equally important is the correctness. No point that if you send a revised size set the very next day, but if it has not followed what it should have followed, and you have to send another one, it's better you take 2 days. So these two aspects. And these two aspects coupled with the merchandisers theory. And then, you know, merchandisers I always think and equate as somebody who's a neem ka patthar, without which even the start of the building cannot start. It is the beginning, the first stage where from the order building, the order getting starts. And in fact, the neem ka patthar, which is so important for all of us, and we know the importance of it, has less importance than merchandising, because neem ka patthar stays there only, but the merchandising process keeps on beginning and building up till the time the last brick or the last finishing touch of the building has not been done. So merchandising is one department which is there. Merchandising for me is like, a mother keeping a child for 9 months inside her. Because of that, no one knows the child as well as the mother, and the child knows as well as the mother. Nobody. In the same way, nobody knows the customer, nobody knows that particular order as well as the merchandisers know in the entire organization. Because they are the one who've been associated with right from the beginning till the very end. So, when I was told to chair this session, I was very glad, very happy, and thanks to OGTC, because this is a subject which I really feel very close to my heart, and I truly and firmly believe that with the knowledge sharing of the eminent speakers, we all are going to be very, very benefited. And so I request, first Pooja? I request Pooja Makhija to please come and deliver her lecture. Thank you, friends.